Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Factorio Beginner's Guide. My name is Negative, and let's get cracking. Today we're going to be expanding our module production. We're going to be moving it out so that we have more of each of them. We're going to create the efficiency module and the productivity module production lines today. So what we'll do is we'll take a blueprint of this, and we'll just take the blueprint of the entire thing. Fine. What we're going to do is we're going to stamp it one on top of the other. We just need to make sure that it's all good. So this one, and that power pole's in the way. Get up, and there's another. All right. So once the robots catch up to the orders, we're going to have basically all we need for all of our module needs, which will be quite exciting. Now, I blueprinted a bunker or two. We'll just stamp that down. The robots have plenty to work on now. Send out the main bus, very important. We don't want to be building over the top of it. You don't want to cap your main bus. Sounds like a euphemism, but it's not. It's just good building sense. Don't cap your main bus. Because once you build over the top of it, that's it. You know, your main thoroughfare for resources is kind of kaput. We're missing a ton of belt right now. That's okay. That'll come in time. Now then. What's happening down here? Right, so interesting issue. We're not making red circuits fast enough. We're actually going to need more red circuits. So we'll need to make another one of these factories, which I really haven't left room for, have I? So I may need to redesign some things in here to take advantage of that. Go and have a look at the yellow belt assembler. Okay, it's moving along at a respectable snail's pace. Let's see if we can speed this bad boy up. Everything's low on electricity as well, so you know, a couple of issues that I've got to solve right now is my power generation, obviously, to start increasing my production of everything, because everything's running on electricity at this stage. Need to fix up red circuits, add in another bank of this, or redesign this to take advantage of beacons as an option. We have a little hidey hole. That's fine. That's all okay by the looks of it. Okay, now it's a little bit dark up here. I'll build some lamps so that we can see what's going on. Also, the lack of power is compounding issues. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to change this to efficiency. Now shift right click, shift left click, we'll copy and paste. This needs to be efficiency 2. Copy and paste it across. This needs to be efficiency 3. Happy days. Apparently we're still missing belt, but that's okay because it is catching up slowly. Right now it's prioritizing me by the looks of it, and my request for 200 belt over actually building it itself. So I'll drop my request to 100, and that should see them start to bring more, start to use the belt to actually construct stuff. Yeah, only need 100. There we go. Good. Good. Now you may notice that I'm still using yellow belt, and that's because I don't need red belt yet. I don't need blue belt yet. I'm proving a point that you don't need to have, you know, faster belt if your belt systems are well designed. You put some thought into, okay, well, you know, we need to carry roughly this much material, you know, and you're not trying to squeeze too much onto the one belt, then you're fine. You know, there's no issues whatsoever. Okay, we're fine. Good. We'll just stamp down another bunker real fast. Need to put some walls. Okie dokie. Now the Productivity 3 module research is stalled, and that's because I don't have enough alien artifacts right now. Okay, this is fine. I'm just checking everything through. I need to connect up the green circuits, obviously, but I'm holding off on that just to make sure that everything is working as it should be. It looks like it is, so we'll start putting down the belt that we're going to need. You can see how easy it is when you get to this stage of the game. You know, you got your robots helping you out. You've got most things automated. You know, if you automate everything, then it's even easier again. You can see that with the main bus, it's very, very straightforward just to add things to the factory. Because everything you need is right there. It's just, oh look, it's right here just waiting for you to come along and take advantage of your forethought and your planning. Talk all these in now. And basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to get to the stage at which the game just becomes a you know, a process where you follow the same steps every single time, and where you can solve any problem using those same steps. That's ideally what we're aiming for here. Rightio, so lots and lots of green circuits being used everywhere. Lots and lots of hungry factories. Definitely need more red circuits though, oh my lord. Do we need more red circuits? Yes, we need more red circuits. We're actually pretty good for green circuits right now, which is a surprise. No, I'm not gonna lie there, like, I'm pretty surprised that we're good for it. And you can see that with the pending upgrade to the furnace design, actually we're probably pretty much good to go with the furnace upgrade. Once we upgrade these furnaces, we'll be you know, we'll be producing a lot more copper, which means we're going to be able to drive a much bigger circuit design, and we're going to be able to, you know, add an extra red circuit construction thing as well. So there's lots of opportunities there once we put those new upgraded furnaces in. I think I want to save that till next episode though. And I think I just want to spend the rest of this episode just running around the factory, having a look at things, making sure everything is working. At the very least. Make sure the garage is connected. Alright, good. Very, very good. Rightio. So, red circuits. Let's have a think about how do we improve red circuits. I think that I kind of don't want to go to a bot-based design for the circuits. I kind of want to stick to the belt ones. But if we're going to improve this design, I think that what we do is we actually pick this up and we move it and then we turn it vertical. So this is here and it's running vertical. That way we can run everything in and then have it coming up like this. Wow, check out those bad boys. You'll notice that we've got big biters as well now. So we've been in this world long enough for there to start to be big biters now. Yeah, biter base, right there. So that's actually come back since we cleared them out. So I think that that's how we solve the red circuits. So it'd be a matter of moving the solar panels a little bit, but that's not, it's not anything major. what I want to do is I want to build 10 steam engines. I want to build 14 burner inserters, and I also want to build 14 boilers. For that I'm going to need some stone, so let's go get that. Then we're going to expand our power plant again. One thing I really like in Factorio is when all the belts are full, you got lots of resources flying around your factory. That's when I like when I really feel like the game is going well. Now I've already placed some pipes in, so we're pretty much ready to roll with this. We just need to throw down the appropriate things. Right, so here we go. Burner inserters, good. And then we need the steam engines. There we go, that's another 5 megawatts done. I love it when things are easy. Where'd that, here it is. Perfect. So between these 3 banks, I've got 30 megawatts of power constantly. See? And then I've got also 240 solar panels throwing its weight in as well. So pretty good generation. You notice here actually that we're using yellow inserters, which isn't ideal. So we're going to amend that. That must have been something that Exterminator did. You can use yellow inserters. You can use powered inserters to do your power plant. I just like using burner inserters because that way they're not dependent upon the power systems themselves. You know, so if there's fuel on the line, the power will always be on. That's the kind of the assumption here. With the yellow inserters though, as the power decreases, you know, as availability of the power decreases, their speed will decrease, therefore that'll slow things up even more. So just by using the burner inserters, we can avoid kind of that part of a feedback loop. We can make sure that things are flying as smooth as possible. Okie dokie. Like that's all good. That's full. Right. What we're going to do is we're just going to put this coal on this belt as well. As you notice that the coal line or the fuel line is a little bit stretched at the moment. You know, I'm not really happy with how much is going to the power plant. And seems that no, the furnaces are fine. The furnaces are fine. Furnaces don't really use that much fuel anyway. So it's never really that much of a concern, but you know, your steam power plant it'll use plenty of fuel. Yeah, come over here and click. We can actually see how quickly it burns it, and that's a solid fuel block. If we can see how quickly coal disappears, and that's always going at that speed. Rightio, so that's that fixed. Happy with that. A rough belt balancer there, so that's fine. Good. All right, let's come up here and start to see if we can adjust these solar panels to allow for red circuits to be expanded. Not too worried about the copper being less than optimal, because we're going to be putting down advanced circuits, advanced smelters very shortly. Okay. What we really need to do is we really need to have a design with a roboport in it. What we're going to do is deconstruct a lot of this. And we're going to put down design that will have a roboport inside it. Now there are designs that are going to be a lot better than what I'm about to do, but I just want something that's going to work really quick and that I can design on the fly. And we'll shoot some rocks. And we'll put that down. Now here's something cool about Factorio. Am I going to get attacked by those little nerds? Stand still. Oh my god, they saw me. Run! Oh, shit. Whew. So apparently biters aren't like T-Rex. You stand still, they will still see you. Right. Okay. Can I centralize this maybe? Can centralize it. Okay. It's not actually too bad, you know. Very, very rough though. What we're going to do is just going to stamp this out so that we have... Actually, hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. That doesn't work for me. That doesn't work at all. I think that this will do for kind of a Mark 2.5. Now, even though these haven't been placed, you can still take a blueprint of the entire thing. Okay, see that? It still works. Even though they're not there, you can still blueprint things that have been ghosted down. So just keep that in mind. Very, very handy. I will also delete this as well. Okie dokie. What we can do now is we'll probably start going in this direction or something. And I'll do that off camera. So thank you for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you've learned something this episode. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one.